Hi guys, hello, it's Darlene with Chocolate Tour. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. How are you guys? I have a little glow in the dark shirt. I totally forgot about this one. I hope it still glows in the dark. I think it will. Anyways, this is that vinyl that we cut out a while ago, and then I inked on it. And it still looks good. It's been washed a few times. I kind of feel like maybe a little bit of the design came off. Remember when I messed it up a little bit? I heat pressed it too long. So I think I might have done something then. But it flattened out because before it was a little bumpy. And then after it's been washed a few times, the vinyl is really completely flat. But I think maybe some of the ink came off. I don't know. I'll have to maybe I'll just redo it at some point. Anyways, how are you guys? Happy Wednesday. We were halfway through our week and we're going to make some cute these are little gift card holders. And there's a snowman, a gingerbread man, an elf, a Santa, and a little Rudolph. So yeah, this is going to be fun. You don't have to do them as a gift card holder. They are a coffee cup. You'll be able to see them better in a moment here. If you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. I may need to grab some more bottles of paint. I just quickly grabbed this. I was running just a few minutes behind. Nothing new. And first off, I want to, I got permission. So I would like for us to pray for Melissa. She is having a procedure done today, and we're going to pray for good results. And that whatever they find is treatable. So let's pray for that. So she is having her procedure done this morning at 9:00. So we're just in time for all of that. I did see a message back from her. I asked her if we could mention her name. So she is on here now and again. I'm not going to say her last name, but because maybe not everybody in her friend group knows what's going on. So anyways, just say a little prayer. She has a lot going on in her life, and you know what, prayers really help. They do, and she can feel that too. So let's get started. Let's see who's here. If you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. There's a couple of things going on, a couple of little specials going on. I'm probably going to get it wrong when I say it because there's a couple of Chocolate Tour specials going on. So if you are not in the club yet, if you join the club, you get free transfers. So let me see if I can find it on here, if it tells me exactly how many. It's the minis. So you get 6 sheets of the minis if you join club. So I'm going to put the club link there. It doesn't have it right here. And then if you join as a designer, you get more stuff. So you get the 6 plus you get 7 more sheets. So it's a lot, guys. So if you're not at the club yet, you probably want to do that because you're getting a ton. If you're not a designer yet and you've been thinking of joining as a designer, now is the time. Let me put that link right here for club and I'm going to make sure that I'm live. So I'm not talking to just nobody. I'm not talking to myself. Let me share this to VIP, and then I'm going to put the link there. So a couple of specials. I will post those specials, but let me do this for you. Let me give you the club link right here, so it makes it easy for you, so you can join the club. And the free transfers. So those are the retired minis. You know the little minis that there's 12 on a sheet? That's what you would get when you join club. You would get, it's like a total of 60 of those little minis. So I think it's 5 sheets, right? 5 times 12, 60. Yeah, that makes sense. So here's the club. So the club is the monthly club that you get the transfer. Where is my club? There we go. Okay. So there's the link for the monthly club. If you're not in the club yet, you can join that. So, and guys, if you're a designer and you're not your own club member, do you know you can do that? So if you always think, gosh, I wish I had a second one of those of my monthly club transfer, you can join under yourself, and then you get those free ones. So that's a deal too. I'm not cheating the system. It's really allowed. So anyways, you can join or have your husband join under you. and then you get those free ones. If you've been thinking of becoming a designer, you get lots of extra stuff. And then also, if you spend $100, you're going to get free things. There's a lot going on. Sorry, yesterday was a little crazy for us at work. So I didn't post the flyers yet. Let me see if I have them. I might have it. I might be able to post it in there. Maybe be able to post it in there. I have it on my phone. Sometimes things are just so busy. I'm trying to do everything else at the same time. It's not going to let me. It's not going to. I'll put it on this page later, because all it's trying to do now is trying to let me share it again. Go back. I just want to make sure I can see everything. Okay, let's see who's here. And let's get started, because these are going to be so cute. They're little coffee cups, basically. The backside, you can put a thing for a gift card holder. Okay, you can choose not to do that if you don't want to. I might just do some that are just ornaments, because I have a lot of gift card holders. I don't want my customers to think that everything that I make is a gift card holder, so I might make some that don't have that on them. But this set I'll make that has the gift card holder, so you can see how to do it. So, hi Chris, how are you? Hi Deb, my sister. Hi Betty. Good morning, Melissa. Hi Doris, my sister. Hi Carrie. Hi Janine. Hi Karen Romanco. Thanks for being here, guys. Hi Vicky. Hello Bridget. Tony at the doctor, and we'll watch the replay. I hope everything's going well for you, Tony. My shirt is creepy. It's got spiders on it. It's creepy. Eek! I know, it is a little creepy. Oh, thank you. I'm taking that as a compliment. Good morning, Julie. Oh, Deb, thank you so much for prayers from Melissa. Melissa and I are really close. We did the Census Bureau together. So it's not Melissa. It's my Melissa that I did Census Bureau with. We got really close. If you want to talk to somebody about me, she knows everything about me and I know everything about her. When you're driving that many hours together for a long time, you learn to know about each other, because you talk a lot. And we talked for hours. So hi Laura, how are you? Hi Sarah. Hi April. Yeah, great time to jump right in. So either the club or as a designer, it is a great time. Lots of free stuff. So, hey, if you've been thinking about doing it, do it now. Do it now. I'll get you all the details. Sorry, sometimes Darlene doesn't have everything. So, hi Cynthia. Hi Cheryl. Laura said, my mom had her mammogram yesterday and they found lumps and sent for ultrasound. Now she has to go for a biopsy. Oh gosh, yeah. Let's pray that they're benign. Oh my goodness. I almost always have to be sent for an ultrasound after. They always find something. And for me, mine have always, by the time that they got the ultrasound scheduled, it's gone away. And they're like, oh, it must have just been a shadow. But how many times? I've had that so many times. Year after year, you have to go in for that second one. But I wouldn't skip it for the world. I wouldn't say, it's nothing, I'm not going to do it. I definitely would always go back, because what if? So, hi, Lori. Hi, Sylvia. You meant it as a compliment. I thought so, sis. I love you. Hi, Lori. How are you? Good morning, guys. Okay, let's get started. This is a fun project. I wanted to paint something. I have a ton of things of Chocateur. I'm just kind of throwing things here and there. But these little guys, they're adorable. They're so fun. I think you'll love them. I think you will love them. You don't even have to be a coffee drinker. Pretend there's hot cocoa in them. If you don't drink coffee, we're going to pretend there's hot cocoa in it, right? So here's our little project. Let's turn them around. So here's our snowman. Here's our little gingerbread. This one's an elf. Okay, so it has like the ruffles there. And then this one is a Santa. It will look like a Santa once it's painted. And this one's Rudolph. You can definitely tell that that's Rudolph. Okay, so let me see if I need to get a little bit closer. I love painting. You know what? Painting, that's my love. That I have always liked painting stuff forever. Ask my sister. Ask Doris. She knows that I used to paint all the time. So, hi Cheryl, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling. Hi Lori. Did I say hi already? I don't want to not say hi, so let me scooch this over. There's beads. There's little beads that go with it. These ones look like they're black, but There's black and white, red and black, and then there's green and black. It's such a dark green. Okay, I'm going to set that there, and let's stack these up. So see behind it, there's the little spacer, and then the back part. So you can do it as an ornament or do it as a gift card holder. I think I'm going to do a bunch that are just ornaments, because how cute are these to just put on a tree? And you don't have to be a coffee lover. Like I said, this could be hot cocoa, right? It's that time of year where people are grabbing their Starbucks and getting their pumpkin latte, you know. Why not get a Christmas latte, right? Okay, let me get my board up. I think we just need this one board. I think it'll work. And I think my tape is still good. All right, we're just going to go for it. I have a lot of paint colors over there, so hopefully I have everything that I need. Oopsie, did you see that? They jumped. They jumped. Oh, Karen, tomorrow you find out if the drain's coming out. I hope it comes out for you. Hi, Linda, how are you? Okay, let me grab the stuff that jumped off the side. Abandoned ship. All right, here we go. Here is our little board. So let me just get the board a little bit smaller so you can see the whole thing, so you don't miss anything. And we'll just bring one up at a time. Here's our little Elfie. So we don't need I'm not going to paint the back part. If you want to paint the back part, you can. So if you were going to write something on there like to sis from Darlene, you would paint the back because you don't want to have it bleed. So if you wanted to, you can paint the back. I'm not going to paint any of my backs because I don't want to take up the space. Okay, so we're just going to, let's put the top part up here and then all of our little pieces just below. So we kind of keep it together. So there's the belt, and then maybe I just need to do this. This comes apart. So there's your holly leaf, but look at how this fits together. This is really good. So this just fits right in here, just snug as a bug, right in like that. Okay, so I'll just turn that sideways. We'll get all our little pieces here. Maybe I can bring that part down. I'm hoping to have them all right like this so that you can see everything. And I'll scooch up my board if I need to do that. So, hi Karen Ross, how are you? Oh, you never had a Starbucks. Wow. You know, I've only had a few Starbucks in my life, mainly at the airport. Mainly at the airport because that's, you know, convenient there. It's convenient. Okay, so take the backer off. Backers are all going up there. We'll probably glue those backers together first because that way they can be drying. Okay, this one's a Santa. There's a belt. Here's a belt buckle. There's, okay, so this one has this across. So on the elf one, it doesn't have that. It has the other part. So this goes across the top part. There's some little buttons here, 3 little buttons, and then the center of this part here, like the chest part that goes down. And then there's holly leaves. Okay, so we're just dissecting everything and trying to make sense of it first. Okay, so the back layer goes up here out of the way. Okay, now we got, here's his nose. So there's Rudolph's nose. Let's put that down at the bottom. There's some lights, some Christmas lights. We want those fairly close, so it's easy to paint those. He has some antlers. Okay, so he has antlers. This one has a little bit more, so he'll be further up. There's a little, maybe we'll put the antlers sideways. Antlers sideways. There's that part, and then he actually comes off. The other ones don't have that, so there's Rudolph right there. And these are the inside of his ears. Let's put those down by his nose. Okay, I almost lost those in the laser, and then this part goes at the top. Okay, so this is just the easy way. Okay, so take the back off. Okay, this is the spacer that allows for you to put the little gift card in there. So like I said, you don't have to make it into a gift card holder. Okay, this is a little gingerbread. Okay, so gonna just take off all the pieces. There's a little, this is like a little white piece of frosting, and then this is the top of the cup. Here's a little holly leaf. There's a little frosting that goes at the top. There's the nose, and there's the cup. Okay, so who are my Starbucks drinkers that regularly drink Starbucks? Because I know there's some of you out there. I just know it. I just know there are. Okay, this one's a snowman. Okay, so you have snowflakes. You have a scarf. Okay, and you have little buttons, and you have a carrot nose, and then you have the top of the cup part, and then there's the cup. Okay, so some people are Starbucks, little Starbucks drinkers every day. I have a friend that I swear that she does every single day. Okay, let's do this. I really want to glue these together first so they can be drying. Okay, so let's do this. If you are going to do these as gift card holders, I would say glue these together first while everything else is being painted. These can dry. Okay, so I always try to put the nice side out. Okay, because when you look at this, one side has this, the other side has, this one doesn't have it as much. Let me show you a better one. So when the laser cuts, it cuts with fire. So sometimes there's charring on the back. Okay, so put the charring so it's gonna be inside. Put the nice side on the back. Okay, so we're gonna glue all these on, and then we'll set them to the side so they can be drying. You're a Dunkin' drinker. Oh, okay. I think there might be a Dunkin' Donuts close to us. Maybe it's probably like 15 minutes away. There's a Starbucks literally 2 minutes away from my home. Of course, it's right by, I'll get these all straight after. I'm going to put these all on. It's right by the high school. So I have a high school that is just like literally within walking distance of my home. My kiddos used to walk to school and walk home a lot. Of course, when it came time for my granddaughter to go to high school there, I had to pick her up because she couldn't walk home. And my grandkids, I have two grandsons that go to the high school, but right across from that is a Starbucks. What a great place for it, right? Because they know that kids and parents are going to drop kids off, or kids are going to go over there ahead of before school, or right after school. I got a hair right there on that. And also teachers. So what a great place, right? Right next to a school. So I generally will hit up a Starbucks when I am in the airport. I don't go to the Starbucks here. I do get Starbucks coffee, the K-Pods, but I'm not one to go out for coffee. If somebody said, hey, let's go out for coffee, I'd probably say, hey, come to my house, I'll make you coffee. I probably would say that. Okay, so I got them all glued. I'll set them to the side so they can be drying. That way it's easy to put them on. You're a Tim Horton iced coffee drink. Oh, yum. That sounds good. Have to go do errands. Okay, Cynthia, have a great day. We're going to have fun painting these. Okay, so let's just start at the top with one of them. So this one is our Santa. So the background is going to be red. Okay, so we're just going to work our colors, and if I have to grab some other colors, I will. Country red. Country red is our color here, and if I can paint anything else red at the same time, I will do that. I'm going to grab some paper towels, and I'm going to set it over here to the side. And I think that when I do the bows, I think I want to glue my bows on. So I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun, and my arm is still about the same. I'll show you guys. I keep putting the the tea tree oil on it. My arm is about the same from being burned the other day with the heat gun. Let me show you. I'm trying to get my paper towel ready and trying to get my glue gun ready. It's still about the same. Yeah, it looks about the same. It's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I just touched my arm to the heat gun, and boy, it burned instantly. It did not tickle. It did not tickle. I didn't say any naughty words though. I was good. I probably was more shocked that I did that, and then the fact that it continued to burn. Oh my goodness, it was not good. Not a good day when that happened. So I will never just sit there and do that. If I have that happen again, I'm going to walk out for a moment. I'm going to grab some ice and put on it immediately to get it to stop. Okay, I think I did a boo-boo. The top part's supposed to be white. Okay, so oh gosh, you know what? I totally did a boo-boo. That is not the Santa. That's the elf. I totally did a boo-boo on that one. Hang on, guys. Let's do something else. Oh yeah, Cheryl's saying, shouldn't it be green? Yes, it should be green. Let me grab a wipe and let's see what we can do. Yeah, I was thinking Santa, and it's not Santa. That is the elf. Okay, so thank you. I should have looked over there. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. I should have been looking at it here. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna get off as much as I can with a wipe. Yep. Oh my goodness. You know what? It feels like a Monday. Feels like a Monday. So don't do what I did. Okay. When you do yours, make sure you know what is an elf and what is Santa. Okay. Try again, Darlene. I'm going to dry this. Yikes. Are you guys laughing at me? Here, let me dry that really quick. Santa's the one next to it. Yeah, Santa's the one next to it. And I need to pay attention because the top parts are different on some of them. Okay, so yeah, we'll try that again. It will be fine. I promise. It'll be fine. It's going to be easy to fix. Okay, so this part is dark green. And then the top part is light green. It'll be fine. So let's go ahead and let's get a coat on it now so that we can fix it. Yeah, you know. I just wanted you to see that I'm not perfect. And I don't know if I want that color. Do I have another green? Oh, FedEx, 2 packages are coming. No surprise about that. Let's get a different green. This one's holly green. Let's get holly green might be a better green. Okay, let's try this. Holly green. Take 2. Take 2. All right, so pay attention because the top part's going to be a different color. And I'm going to stop like right in here. So there's going to be a piece right there. So I'm going to stop right there. I should have looked over. Yep. I got talking. So what else needs to be green? All my little holly leaves, they need to be green. So let's go ahead and do those green, and then we'll do the red over it. So let's do that. Anything that needs to be green, we're going to do that right now. There's not a lot that needs to be green. Okay, that's all that needs to be green at the moment. We'll do the lights after. It's all figure outable. You're right, guys. You know what? It's okay. Okay, so now let's do Santa's. Holy cow. Guys, it's all right. You know what? And I just laugh at myself because that is just something that I do. Okay, so we're only going to go to here because there's going to be a band right there. Can you hear the dogs? Oh my goodness. Another package? Oh yeah. So I am getting a package today. I'm getting the packages tomorrow too. So my package today, I'm getting the shadow box. So I'll have to figure out a fun project to do with the shadow box. I might combine some Chocateur with a little thing from here. Okay, red. So the nose is going to be red. The top of our little gingerbread cup is red. So I'm gonna do right to there and do the top part and the little piece that goes across. Okay, so I'm just looking. Oops, it got a little bit on the side there. This part's going to be red. What else is red? The nose, Rudolph's nose is red. Let me just kind of scooch it over. Yeah, let's see. What else? Looking at my cheat sheet. That's all that's red right now. Okay, perfect. I think I want to get all the cups base coated. And as we go, we'll be doing other things. Okay, this is a light blue. So the light blue that we're going to use is Aqua Sky. Don't sweat the small stuff. Absolutely. And you know what, guys? In life, it's all pretty easy to fix. Mistakes that we make, even sometimes we think they're big mistakes. You know what? We can fix it. We can fix it, right? This is Aqua Sky. So this is the background for our little Rudolph. I really would like to make a bunch of these guys. I don't know why I'm still an ornament person. After all these years of making ornaments, I am still an ornament person. I just love having ornaments. And I just have to get more and more trees because, you know, I have so many ornaments. That's what I tell my people. When they come to my craft show and they're like, oh, I can't buy any more because I don't have space. I'm like, you just need more trees. And they laugh at me and they know, but they know it's true. They know it's true. Okay, this is light green. This part's going to be white. So when we get to the white, when we do a white one, we'll do that. On this, it's white on the Rudolph. The top part's white. So as we go along, we'll just do the tops. Maybe we'll dry it really quick. Okay, so gingerbread. Gingerbread is going to be our honey brown. Our honey brown. Yep. I know. You know what? It's funny because I don't ever mind making a mistake because it's a teachable moment. I always say that. Whoopsie. Like that. There's too much paint. It is a teachable moment for you guys because I can show you how to fix it. I can show you that, yeah, sometimes I get way too much paint, so I open the jar and I put some back. But there's a lump there. I'm going to get that lump out. I'm going to put that in my trash. Oh my goodness. So much going on at our house. Our thing with my work didn't work out yesterday. So my job that I work as a bookkeeper for a company in Albuquerque, and they were having their internet was being switched over, so I wasn't going to be able to do my job yesterday. So their IT person was going to come in. They got to their office yesterday and they had no internet at all. So their email system couldn't be switched over, but I couldn't work yesterday either. So today is probably going to be super busy as far as work. Okay, so there's my gingerbread color. And then my Rudolph, I could do him the same color. I think I'll do him the same color. I have cocoa out, but you know what? We can do Rudolph the same color. So we're just going to paint the whole thing because we're going to go over the eyeballs and the antlers. We actually have little antlers that are separate that are going to glue on top of that. So go ahead, just use the same color, honey brown. So there's our Rudolph. Anything else brown? I think that's it. I think that's it. So what do you guys got going on? Anything? So we have, if you just hopped on, I did ask for prayers for Melissa. She is having her procedure today, and we're praying for good results on that. We're praying that whatever they find is treatable, and that, let's also pray because her husband's having surgery. I think it's tomorrow. Let me look at my date. Yeah, I think it's his surgery is tomorrow. They have a lot going on in their life. So let's say a few prayers. Okay, white. We might need some white in here because we have to do the tops. Okay, so our snowman is white. So we're just doing the cup part. We're going to work down. I generally will work towards myself so that I'm not putting my hands on top of it. But it's okay if we go ahead and base coat some things at the same time. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't already, I would love if you would say some prayers for Melissa and her husband too. He's having his surgery. So there's a lot going on for her. And, it's hard enough to go through that and then not knowing what's going to happen to yourself. And then your husband's going to have his surgery. Just a lot going on in her life. Okay, so the frosting part, this is frosting on the gingerbread. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to get whatever white stuff I can done. So this is white. Okay. And then this frosting down here is white. My snowflakes are white. So I just try to paint everything that same color that I'm working on. Go around your board and see what else is white. Okay. The top of my... Let's dry these really quick because I'm going to be working on the top part. So let's just dry that really quickly. Let me see. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Cheryl's taking the grandkids out to eat tonight. It's mom and dad's. Oh, that's awesome. How fun. They're having a date night. That is great. Just have a chimney cleaner coming and a pallet of pellets delivered. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I wish we still had our fireplace. We never really used it. But I love having a mantle. The mantle is just so much fun to have. I need to get my chimney cleaned up at the cabin. It's been a long time, so we really haven't used the fireplace. There was some damage, and I had somebody come in and fix it, but I haven't used it since then. Okay, let's go ahead and let's keep going. Okay, so I'm looking at my cheat sheet. So this part is white. So when you guys are painting, just come back here and watch the video or look at the pictures. I will post pictures. The top part of this is white. Can you see where? Yeah. So the top part, this little piece is going to go right there. So we're going to paint the top part white. Same with our Santa. So top part of that is white, and there's some other pieces on him that is white. The fur part is white. So we'll paint that. All right. And then we'll do whatever, like, I think I need a second coat on that. Okay, so this is going to be white. And then the fur part that goes down the center, that is white. And then this is stripes. So we're going to do, it's red and white stripe. We're going to do it white. And then we'll paint the red stripes. Let me look and see anything else. Anything. Okay, nothing else is white at the moment. Actually, we can put a second coat here because it's starting to dry. And we need just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And we probably won't speckle these because I think they're going to be cute without them speckled. I think they'll be fun. Okay, so the top of this one is going to be black. So let's grab some black and we'll put some black in. So I want to get all of my little tops and my cup part done. Okay, I don't need a lot. Okay, so I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to do the top of this. I'm going to be really careful not to touch where I just did. Gonna be oh so careful, guys. All right, and then I think the buttons are black. Yeah, the buttons are black. Santa's belt is black. So we just go around and we just do all the things that are the same colors to make it easy on us, okay? We're all about easy here. Buttons are black. His belt is black. Also, the elf's belt is black. Oh, I need some more black. Give me some more black. Will I move up the board? Oh, yes, I can move up the board. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I know these are really great teacher gifts. Yes, they're perfect for teacher gifts. There's a lump in here. I don't want to press so hard that all of a sudden it splurts out. I know this board is pretty big, so thank you for asking me, letting me know, because I don't always see that you're not seeing everything. Okay, and my head's in the way up here in the corner, but there's not much you're missing. Okay, so this belt is black also. This is really easy. So the buckle is a layer. So the buckle is going to be yellow on both of those. The buttons right here, those buttons are black. Anything else black? I think that's it. I think that is it. Okay, so let's do this. We need to do the top of this, which is going to be green, a light green. Okay, we need a second coat on the blue. The blue is kind of still see-through, so we're going to do a second coat on the blue. I had enough paint in my brush. I didn't have to get out more. Okay, so there's our blue. And our red actually looks pretty good. Okay, let me do the light green. So we're going to use, this is an elf, so we're going to use our sour apple. And I'm just going to put some here, and I'll also be able to use it at the top. Okay, so sour apple. Sour apple is a great color for elves and a great color for Halloween. I was painting the Halloween witch gnomes. Remember the ones that we did before? Every time I put them out at a craft show, they sell immediately. So I did 6 of them last night to take to my craft show. Hello, Miss Chloe. What are you doing down there? What are you doing, baby? And Tara will probably get here before I'm done. I did post these already on our website. I'm going to try really hard to just go right here and then up. Okay. I'll have to put 2 coats because I did paint it red by accident. So I'll have to put 2 coats to cover that up because that's not going to cover right there. So Tara's getting early. She's making up her hours from Friday from being gone. So she'll get here before I even finish. Okay, next color. Let's do. I have so many brushes over here. I'm gonna need a second paper towel. Okay, let me get another paper towel. Maybe I'll put that one on this side. Sometimes I forget though. If I don't put them together, then sometimes I forget and I don't wash all of my brushes and I find them. Okay, we need orange. Let's do our carrot nose. Okay, so something you can do, guys, is you can just put some onto your brush. Chloe is your English bulldog. Oh, is that the new baby that you got? You got a new baby, right? Okay, I'm just gonna put a drop on here. I don't need a lot. Okay, so there's this is pumpkin spice. So just gonna do my carrot. Oh, I'll need some for the Christmas lights. Let's do the strands. So first I'm going to do it all in gray and then we'll go back and we'll do our colors. Okay, so there's orange, but let's grab some gray. I didn't put gray out there. Here's some gray right here, slate gray. I might just grab another palette dish too. So let's just put a little bit. Oops, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, more brushes, please. More brushes. All right, so we'll do the strand part, and then we'll have to do the little light bulbs. Okay, so here's this. We're also gonna need some pink for the inside of Rudolph's ears, it looks like, and also for the nose for the gingerbread, so I'll have to grab that. So this is slate gray. Okay, and then I need a different color for antlers. I told you that I wasn't completely prepared. I wasn't sure what all colors I would need. So for the antlers, let's do dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. That sounds good. Dark chocolate. Okay, a little bit up there. Dark chocolate is just like it says, dark chocolate. Okay, so the antlers. All right. And we're getting there. We're almost done with most of the base coating. We're gonna do some cheekies. I didn't get out my little brush thing. I need to do cheekies on my gingerbread and on my Rudolph. Okay, there's that. And then pink. So I got cotton candy. There's hardly any in this. I have used and used and used my paint, guys. And it's not opening. So we'll just open it this way. We'll put a little bit right there. So cotton candy is the color. We'll use that for the cheeks too. So let's try to get out enough to do our cheeks. Okay, that's probably enough. So many colors, guys. Okay, just a little bit for, and I stuck my finger in paint or something. Somehow I stuck my finger in paint. All right, so the inside of Rudolph's ears are cotton candy, and then the nose on the gingerbread is cotton candy. Hi, Barb, how are you? If card holders make it special. Yes, yeah, I think it's kind of fun. So, and Karen says he's a big baby. Oh, that's cute. I love bulldogs. They're so much fun. So I'm gonna move this. I got some on the side of the nose. Imagine that. Darlene's messy. I'm never messy. Okay, I need yellow for the buckles, and I need the blue on here, and then we'll dry everything, and then we'll do a few details. Okay, so yellow for the buckles. This is saffron yellow, and we'll just put some up there, and then I need 2 more brushes. Aw, I miss my Molly. I miss my bulldog. You know, she was a sweetheart. She was a bully though. She would push the other dogs around. She would literally push them. She'd push them out of the way. She would just get her body turned sideways and be pushing. She wasn't aggressive. She was playful. She was just so funny. I love Miss Molly. So it's hard when we lose our doggies. Okay, so the scarf is going to be this cute little open watercolor. It's a blue. It's kind of a wintry bluish color. I love it. Kind of a turquoisey bluish, but it has some gray in it. Has some gray. So open water. Okay, then let's dry. We'll do some details. We need to do stripes over here on this little thing for our elf. We need to do cheekies, and we need to do light bulbs. Okay, and eyeballs. We need to do eyeballs, and the little dots for the snowman. Okay, so let's dry this all, and then see what we need to do. I'm going to be careful this time with my heat gun that I don't get burned again. That is never fun. I have to remember I need to go take the roller thing of the tea tree oil. It's in my pockets of my jeans that I just put in the dirty laundry. Because I kept it in my pocket so that I would put it on all day long. Yeah, and I totally forgot to get it out of there. Okay, I think we're dry enough that we can do our detail work. And we also need to do a second coat on that green. Here's a little thing for cheekies. Okay, so we'll have that for cheeks. And then let's put a second coat on the green because it is still pretty transparent up there. Let me see if I have enough paint in my brush to just kind of tap it, and then I'll smooth that out. Yeah, there's a little bit of paint in there. So usually if you just kind of tap your brush, some of the paint will come out. Okay, everything else is looking good. I don't know that I need to put a second coat on much of anything. The white, I feel like the white up here, maybe some of the white needs to have a second coat. It's a little transparent. Maybe. But white is always that way. Okay, my snowman's fine. I think I had already done a second coat. We'll do a second coat here. We'll just do a second coat on all of our white really quick. So that means I'll have to dry that before I do the stripes. Okay, so second coat on all the white. Everything else looks good. Let's dry that so we can do stripes, and we'll do cheeks, and we'll do all the little eyes on there. I know, you know, you don't have to make them a gift card holder, so that's optional. You can just leave that part off. So if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm looking at these little things. Wouldn't that be cute if I did them red? So they aren't red on the thing, but wouldn't it be cute to do like little red? Should I do that? I am thinking, I'm looking at it going, I think I want to do a little red. You guys tell me what you think. Because I'm feeling it. But this is going to be red and white stripe going through here. So that, maybe not. Maybe we don't do it. Okay, let's do the stripes. We'll get that part done. And just bring in a little brush. Ooh, do I have a smaller one? I need a small angle brush. Those are all big. Those are all big. Let me look for a smaller one. See if I have a smaller one. Not much smaller. I think all my brushes are out in the other room because I've been painting like crazy, trying to get stuff done for my craft show. You know what? This is a good one, even though it's bigger. Okay, let's get another palette dish in here. Let's get another palette dish in here. Red would be really cute. I'm kind of thinking red. I'm kind of thinking that I want to do it red. Maybe I do. Maybe we'll just do it red. So, okay, so this is going to fit right in here. So then maybe what I do is my first stripe is not red. My first stripe will be white and then red. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Okay, so we'll do, maybe I can do it with this. Oh yeah, let's do all of our little circles with the end of this. It's really controlled. So I'm just kind of tapping it in the corner. This is a little angle brush. So I just got a little bit of paint on there. Just a little bit. All right. Oh my goodness. These are going to be adorable. I can't wait to have them all be done and just be looking at them. I love to sit and look at my creations. Anybody else? Because I am still in awe that I can create fun things. I am still in awe. I don't know. I don't know why. It still just makes me happy to just sit there and look at things that I've painted. You know. Okay, I'll get out the stylus to do the berries on that. Okay, so I'm gonna do my little stripe here, just oh so carefully. So what I do is I do the one side, and then I'll flip it and I'll do the other side. Instead of taking this off, I'm just being really careful, and then I'll join it in the center. Okay, I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing, but you can see the stripe when it's done. So then I'm going to do the other one. So I go along the line. I really should do this without having had coffee. My hand would be a lot more steady if I hadn't had coffee, guys. Yeah, my normal routine is get up, let the dogs out, get my clothes changed, get a cup of coffee. Really quick, I slam down a cup of coffee, which I didn't drink the whole thing, and then I fix my oatmeal and my second cup of coffee. Okay, and then I come in here. Okay, let me get the little stylus, which is right here. Oh, go walk the dog. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Carol. How are you? I sent you a message. Check your messages. Okay, so let me go ahead and do my little berries. Okay. Little berries right there. So one thing, when I checked the little gingerbread house kits, the posts last night, it looked like everybody that commented was going to end up getting the kit, because I had 16 of them, and I think I had 14 people that had commented at that point. So that means I don't even have to do a drawing. So that means everybody that wanted it actually gets it. I knew that there was probably going to be people that either changed their mind once they saw the price, or they found it already. So sometimes that happens, that in the meantime they've already found it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, I'm looking at my Rudolph, and somehow I missed the bottom corner of him. I need to get the bottom of him. It didn't get done. All right. So let's do our light bulbs here. Let's do our light bulbs. I have my stylus out. I'm going to just do them with my stylus. So you can do whatever color you want. First color I'm going to do is red. So red, let's do red, blue, orange, yellow, red, blue, orange, yellow, green, maybe. We could do 5 colors. So first one would be red. I'm just using the stylus just to paint it in. You can get a small little brush, but then you have to clean it each time. With the stylus, I can just wipe this off. So I'm just kind of filling it in. I'm dabbing it and filling it in. Okay. So then I'm going to grab a paper towel, wipe that off. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my orange. I'm going to open that up. And when we send out invoices for them, I'll send them out today at some point. Yeah, but that's a good thing. I'm happy to say that it looks like everybody, unless a whole bunch of people signed up this morning, but the deadline was this morning. So I think everybody's going to get one, which is great because I had 16 available. So I'm happy that we get to do that, because it was sold out. I did have other people sending me messages, which I asked them not to, but anyways, sending me messages saying, will you just sell the transfer? No, I won't, because I bought the things to go with it. So I can't do that. It's sold as a kit for a reason, you know. Okay, so yellow, and then blue, and then green. Okay, so yeah, so I won't sell the transfer by itself, because I bought it as a kit to sell. Okay, here's yellow. So the orange was spiced pumpkin. The yellow is, what color is it? Saffron yellow. Okay, and then I'll do a blue color. I probably should pick a different blue. I probably should pick a, like a true blue color, because this other blue is not really a Christmas color. So let me grab a bottle over here. Here's a color that is more like a Christmas color. It's bright blue. So shake, 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 and then we'll do green. We can do the same green that we did the holly leaves. But look how easy this is with the stylus. Just grab some paint and paint that right in. It just takes a little bit of effort, not much. But it will be hard to dry that. So it's not going to be 100% dry when we put it on. And we may not ink very much of this. You know, sometimes we do a lot of inking on our projects. We may not do very much inking on it. We'll see. Okay, so green. So I'm gonna do my, it's holly green. Okay, so I just take the lid off and I'm just dabbing some out of the lid. I usually will shake it so that way it's all mixed up, and also so it gets some on the lid. Makes it easy, right? Then you don't have to pour a little bit into your palette dish. Okay, that's done. So next I need to do cheekies, and then we'll do eyeballs. Okay, so get that cleaned off. I always clean it up first. Okay, my cheekies are going to be pink. Okay, so fold your paper towel. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to move that from un momento. Here's our one with the pink. It's right up there. I don't need to really do much of anything. What I need to do is get a little square area that I can dab this. So I'm going to take my little dauber, going to stick it in the paint. So this is our cotton candy. This is the color. Going to put it onto my paper towel, and I'm going to get off most of that. So I'm just kind of twisting. Okay, and then Rudolph is going to have cheekies like right to the side of his nose. Okay. And the nose is going to overlap that, so don't worry, it's going to be fine. And then our little gingerbread, we're going to put the cheekies just a little bit higher than the mouth, right in there. So there's our cheekies. Okay, now let's do eyeballs. We need eyeballs, eyeballs, eyeballs. Lots of eyeballs on here. So an easy way to do that, instead of using the little tiny our little tiny stylus, get a brush that is bigger on the end, that's round. Here's one. Okay, so we're going to get our black paint. We need a little bit more in there for a puddle, and we're going to use this. This is going to work better than getting a stylus. Ooh, this is leaking somehow. Somehow my paint is leaking. Somehow. I just keep getting black paint on me every time I pick that up. Yeah, look at me. Okay, so we're going to use the end of this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? You remember when it got cut open? I think it's leaking underneath that. I think I need to use clear and go all the way around it. I just don't want to get on my project. Okay, so take the end of that little round part, and you're going to put that into the black paint, and you're going to do your eyeballs. Okay, so 1, 2, uno, dos. And I'm kind of drawing in a circle because these eyeballs are a little bit bigger than what it's making it. Sometimes you can just tap down and it makes it the correct size. Okay, now I'm going to do my one for my snowman is going to be the right size. So all I'm doing, I'm just pushing down. There's my eyeballs. And then I'm going to do all of these little things here. I'm going to dip my brush in it each time. Okay, each time. All right, and then we're gonna dry this. I think that's all the detail. I don't think we need any more detail. Everything else is just glued on. Yeah, that's it. That's all the detail, guys. Okay, so let me grab a paper towel and wipe off the end of the brush. Those are called dip dots. Okay, those are dip dots. You dip it, you dot it. You dip it, you dot it. That's what that is, a dip dot. Okay. Let me dry as much as we can. Those eyeballs aren't going to dry anytime soon. Okay, it takes a little bit for them to dry. The lights aren't going to dry anytime soon. So we're just going to go back and forth and get it somewhat dry. We're going to ink the edges on some things. I do have like a little tiny black dot that got onto my snowman. We will try to get a little bit of white and fix that. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just going back and forth. I don't want to hold my heat gun in one place for a long time. It will bubble it up. So I'm just going to do this just maybe one more time, and then we will just get started with inking. It'll take about an hour for it to dry all the way through. And I have something stuck on there. I'm not going to touch it though. I see a piece of tape on the end. I'm putting that out of the way. Okay, so there's like a little tiny dot on here that got, when I see the little black dot, can you see? I don't think you can see it. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my stylus and I'm going to take some white paint and I'm going to dot, I'm going to paint right over that. Oh, there's actually two of them. There's one there and there's one there. Okay, and then let me just dry that really quickly. Yep. All right. And then we're going to ink. Okay, so let's take our ink pad and we actually put little white polka dots. Let's put little white polka dots on this scarf. Let's do that. So guys, if you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle the video, get that out to more people. So let's do our little white dots on this. I totally forgot to do that. The scarf has little white dots. So I'm just doing my distressing here. It kind of just makes it look good. Okay, but let's do white polka dots. Anything else have white polka dots? Nothing else needs white polka dots. Okay, just making sure. So the scarf just has teeny ones. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little thing here. Hi Sandy, how are you? We're doing little gift card holders. Okay, and I'm doing my little dots. So you can get a couple of dots out of this every time that you dip your stylus into here. It's going to give you a few, and they're going to be a variety of sizes. So the first one's always bigger, and then the more times that you dot it, it gets smaller. Okay, so the dip dots get smaller as you go across your little piece of wood, and then you just dip it again. Okay, so there's my little polka dots. See how easy that was? And if you need to add anything, you can add some more in there. If you feel like, oh, there's not enough, there's not enough. But you can't take away, so be careful with that. Be careful because you can't take away from it. Okay, let's dry that so I don't touch it. These are so cute. So these guys are available. I can actually put the link. I've already posted this to Shopify, to our website. I can give you the link really quick in here. Make it easy to click on it. I think they're $15, which makes them $3 each, which isn't bad at all. So it actually, you could resell them if you wanted to, and still make lots of money on them. They will sell probably for $8 easily. Okay, so that's an easy sell for a lot of areas. It's going to sell for more than that, but my area is highly competitive here in California. My things sell a little bit less because of that. I just sell more. You know, I always figure that it's okay. It's okay if I sell at a lower price because I want to be competitive with everybody else. So I just have to sell more, right? Okay, I'm going to do my edges on all these guys, and then we'll start putting things together. I'm even going to do the top part, even though it's black. It just kind of gives it actually does a little bit of color on it, even though this is technically brown. It's going on here. Okay, so we're just going to go down the list. I'm being really careful with those eyeballs. I'm not going to be pressing on it where the eyeballs are. I'm not going to stack these. The eyeballs will continue to dry for about an hour, so I'm going to be really careful that I don't mess that up, because you know how I am, guys. You know that I am always and forever making a little oopsie. It happens. There's the nose, little Rudolph's nose, and his antlers. Let's just put a little bit on the edges of the antlers. I love using the ink pad. The ink pad is super easy to use, guys. If you don't have this, you're going to want to grab it at some point. It's not a necessity. If you want to shade with your brush, do it. But look how fast this is for me. This is super fast to just go and just do the edges really quick. And I don't need to do the whole thing on here because part of this is covered, like that. Part of it is. Okay, here's my cup, my pretty blue. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I would be happy to answer them. If you're new, just know that I do a variety of things on here. I do chocolate tour, I do inking, I do painting. Once in a while we'll do some cooking. Once in a blue moon, it has to be a blue moon, we'll do some cooking. Maybe we'll do some fall pumpkin cooking. Maybe I'll figure out my recipe for my pumpkin fudge and show you guys. Who has had pumpkin fudge? I made it by accident one time. I don't even know what I was making. I I happened to put pumpkin and butter and brown sugar in a pan, and I was just cooking it to see what would happen, and it turned into fudge, and it was really good. It was really good. So pumpkin fudge, that might be a new thing for everybody. It might be. It was kind of new for me too. I'm going to very, very carefully do this. I'm probably going to just mainly do the top part of here. There actually is shading on here. Let's get a Q-tip to do shading. So we're going to use a Q-tip to just go across here. So there's not a separate piece on here, but it kind of makes it look like that. So I'm just going to draw a line with this Q-tip, and then I'm going to blend it a little bit. So let me just get my line in there. And then I'm just going to go back and I'm going to blend it a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. So that does that. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there where we can start gluing together. I always love that point where we can start gluing. It's always fun. Yeah, pumpkin fudge would be great. You replied to, oh, perfect, Carol. Thank you. I knew that there was probably just something that, anyways, I'll go back and I'll read it. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all that I need to ink. Let me just do a little bit more right here on the edges. There we go. Okay. Now we're just going to start gluing. Doesn't matter which one. I'll just I'm going to glue it right here standing up because I can see everything. So let's take our little elf one here and we'll just start. We're just going to start. Okay, so get this in place. You can see where it's supposed to be. So the scoring is there. So you can see all the scoring. If I hold it at a certain angle, there, you can see all the scoring that's on there. You've had pumpkin fudge. Yeah, pumpkin fudge is really good. Let's scooch this whole thing up. Okay, I think I want to have this down here and just put it together down here. Can you see this? Here, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to assemble them down here. That'll be easier for me. Okay, now this piece just fits in there. So what you're going to do, you're just going to put some glue on there and then just press it down in the center. It just fits right in there. I used to dry fit everything, but I think we have all of our colors okay. I don't think there's any colors that I need to change. You know what? I didn't ink the edges of these. Let me ink the edges of the belt so it kind of stands out a little bit more. It just helps it. It just helps it. Oh my goodness. So today's Wednesday. A week from tomorrow, I will be setting up my craft show. And I'm getting other things ready. Gosh, guys, I got other things going on. I missed my mammogram somehow. I just did not show up. I just didn't show up. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I didn't show up for my appointment. I missed it somehow. So I've rescheduled that. Not that you guys need to know all those things, but the day of that appointment next month, I have to be there at 8 o'clock. So we will be doing like a lightning fast little project. Maybe we'll do one that's timed, but it's so important that I don't miss it again. So when it is time, well, I'm going to make sure that I don't miss it because those things are really important to all the healthcare things are so important. Okay, I'm going to do this at the same time. So I'm going to glue these on, each one on here. So you're just going to, this is the backer that we glued together in the very beginning. Those are all dried. So that's going to allow you to have your little gift card. Okay, so yeah, I'm a big advocate for making sure that you get all your testing done, and then I missed it. Not a good thing to do, guys. If you need to have colonoscopies done, if you need to have mammograms done, make sure that you do them. Okay, so look how cute that is. That is so adorable. And then there's the back. So I might have to paint it. I got a little bit of paint on there. So as far as making the pumpkin fudge, I just make stuff. So I would have to figure out how it was made. I honestly, I don't measure things when I cook, because I mean, if I'm doing my cookies at Christmas for my neighbors, I'll measure it. If I'm making my pumpkin cookies or my pumpkin crisp, I just start dumping things. It's kind of funny. I just dump ingredients, because if it's for me, it's not going to really matter if it's not perfect, right? If it's cookies at Christmas for the neighbors, then I'll measure, because I want to make sure that it tastes okay. But I can't taste them because theirs has regular flour in it. So at least my stuff, I can kind of taste it and say, oh, it needs to have this, it needs to have that. Okay. There's that. There's a little buckle. Got my little... Let me just try to get it better. Okay. And then there's little tiny... My glue is coming out. There's little tiny buttons on here. I'm going to try to get those on there just right. I have glue on my fingers, so nothing new about that. The glue is just kind of oozing out the end of that. So we're just going to work with it. We're just going to work with it. Okay, there's that. And then we have a holly leaf that goes on there. On this one, the holly leaf goes right to the corner. Right like that. Okay. And get all that glue off your fingers, Darlene. Tons of glue. Okay, here's our backer for this. Let me get my little stuff. Okay, so I'm going to glue this backer on. And then we're going to do beads and ribbon. All right, this is going to go right in here. Isn't this so cute? This is so stinking cute. What time is it? I'm looking at my clock. Tara will be here at 8 o'clock. She's going to walk in. It's always kind of a disaster in my house in the morning, because my dogs are naughty, you know. When I'm in here, they're being naughty out there, and sometimes they don't pee on the pee pad. So I don't like her to walk in and step in a puddle. I always make sure I get that cleaned up. Okay, here's our Rudolph. Our Mr. Rudy Tooty. He just goes right here. So he goes all the way to the bottom, and then his antlers stop right where the band part of the cup is, like the brim part, whatever that is. That part right there. What is that called? That part. Okay. And then he has a nose and he has ears. So his ears just fit right inside the thing. There's one ear, and then there's the other ear. And then I'll get him all even. He's kind of moving around. He'll have his antlers, and then he'll have the little Christmas lights. He has his nose. Get back here, nose. Nose. Okay, there's his nose. If you want to put a little white highlight on the cheekies, you can do that. Okay, he needs his antlers. And they actually do go, there is a right and a wrong side. They're cut a little differently. So just kind of figure that out where they go. I think that goes there on that one, and then this goes on the other side. And then the Christmas lights go on top of that. Okay, so left and right. Aren't these cute? So this part's pretty easy, guys. You can figure this out. You don't really need help with this part. Okay, these just go across. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here and there, so that wherever it hits, it's going to stay. Okay, there's that. Okay, then I'm going to grab a backer. Okay, my Rudolph looks funny for some reason. I don't know what's going on with him, but he looks pretty funny. It might be the cheeks, might be those pink cheeks. I think he needs white highlights in his cheeks. I think that's what's going on. He's looking really funny. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. I think he needs eyebrows too. And he probably needs something down here at the bottom, like a mouth. Make sure everything's lined up. I put the little backer in there. Okay, so there's number 3. Okay, gingerbread. Come here, gingerbread. This one's really easy to do. That goes right there. Are you guys able to see this? I'll go in closer. Hi, Billy. How are you? We painted all these cute little gift card holders. They're like a coffee cup, like a latte. Do you hear my stomach growling? My stomach is totally growling. Okay, that just goes right there. And then frosting at the bottom, and there's a nose, and there's a piece of holly leaf. We're almost there. We have a snowman to do. These will be really fun to give. These would be fun for my neighbor gifts. These would be fun for my we have a crafter party. So I just got notice with the date that my crafter party is going to be. Already have a date for it, the middle of like the middle of December. Yeah. Already have that date, which is crazy. That already got stuff on my calendar for December. Okay, here's ours. Oh, let's see. Gotta put one of these on. So this is the backer that makes it into a gift card holder. Like I said, you can make it so that it's just an ornament. You don't, like that, it would just be an ornament. You don't have to do it as a gift card holder. It's totally up to you. Okay, just line that up. Okay, here's our snowman. Here's our snowman. This, I feel like that's going to jump. I feel like that's going to jump. These are turning out really cute. Sorry, they're kind of small at the bottom, but I will enlarge it. I'm sure you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. There's the black top of that part. I'm still being careful about the eyes and the nose because I don't want to touch it and have a problem with that. Oh, Tara's running late. Good. No problem, Tara. She just sent me a message. That's good because I'm running a little bit late. See, isn't it funny how things like that work out? It's hilarious how that works out. Okay, there's our cute little scarf. And then it has a snowflake on it. So, snowflake here. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Okay, so right like that. And then a snowflake at the top. In the corner. And then there are buttons. Okay, so there's two little buttons. We're going to go back. We're going to put highlights on those cheekies. I think they need a highlight. My little Rudolph is looking a little sad. He needs some eyebrows. What are you doing now? Hey, silly. Hey, crazy. Hey, hey, what are you doing? I think I'm running in here. You little scamps. They're so funny. Okay. There's my glue for that to make that into a gift card holder. Okay. Uh-oh. I think they ran off with something. It doesn't surprise me. I find stuff everywhere. You know, they take ribbon and they chew it to bits. They're terrible about that. Okay, there's our little summit. I actually want to go over the little lines, like for the eyebrows and stuff like that. Let's move this. I can go in a little bit closer for you guys. Aren't these cute? These are so stinking cute, guys. Make sure everything still stays lined up. Okay, so because things start moving around on you when you're moving stuff, and if there's any glue that you need to clean up, do that. I love them all too. I think they're super duper cute. Okay, so, but here's what I'm going to do. I do need to do little highlights on the cheekies because I think that they need highlights, and I think maybe next time I would do my cheeks in red. Okay, so there's my highlights on those. If you want to do a highlight on the eyeballs, you can. I think I'm going to do like a little thing on the nose. Let's just do like a little thing like this on the nose. I just dipped it in the paint. Okay. I'm going to get my pen. There goes my squeaky chair. I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to give Rudolph some eyebrows because he's looking a little cray-cray there. Let's give him some eyebrows. And I'm kind of thinking of giving him a mouth, but you know what? This is more of the chest area, so I'm going to pass on that. But I'm going to go over the mouth area because I think I really want it to stand out better. And I think I will give her some eyelashes. Okay, so let me just go a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, so there's that. Let's move it up a little bit. I'm going to just give some eyelashes with this. This is the Identa pen. You can use a Sharpie. Okay, and I'm going to put white highlights in her eyes. Okay, so there's little eyelashes. I'm going to do highlights in the eyes. I always do it so it's looking in one direction. So like looking to the side. Look at what that did. I mean, that changed a lot, right? And then our cute little snowman, I'm going to go over his eyebrows. 1, 2. Okay? So I think that looks better. I think that looks better. I really feel like Rudolph would look better with something in there. He needs to have something here. I'm just thinking on his chest area. Why does it look that way? I don't know. It's that way in the picture, but I think he'll be fine. You know what? He's okay. Okay, so ribbon and bows. We're just gonna do one. I'll just show you how to do one. You don't have to do them all. I'm going to actually glue my bows on. Okay, so I have my jute. So take a piece of your jute, and let's figure out what's going to go with what. Okay, so which ribbon's going to go with which. So not going to do red on the red ones, right? We're going to do black on the red ones because you don't want red ribbon on them. So that kind of decided the color for us, right? Okay, so like that. And then I'll do coordinating beads. Like with the black one, I'll either do the green or the red. Okay, so that's how I figure out my ribbons, is just by looking at that. I'm going to take my piece of jute. We'll just do one so that you can see it. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to thread it through. So I fold it in half, and then I push that little loop through. Open up the loop and grab your tails and pull it through just like that. Okay, so now you have this, and now we're going to put a bead on there. So you could choose any bead. I actually want to do the black and white one on here. I think is going to be the one that I would choose. And then just pull it down. I tie a knot after that. Okay, I'm going to put my little bow on there. I'm going to do my little bow, my red checked bow. I'm struggling right here. I didn't get both of the tails through. Okay, so tie your little knot after the bead so that the bead stays on there. I try to do it right down next to the bead to hold it. Okay, so tie it like that, and then you're going to tie up here so that it makes it into an ornament. Okay, so you're going to tie a knot there, then you're going to tie a knot up there. So now it is an ornament, and then cut that off. Okay, so a little bow tie. Maybe he needs a little bow tie at the bottom. Maybe. So maybe I need to switch the ribbon. So maybe what I need to do is maybe the ribbon on this one will be red, and I'll do a bow tie. Do I have any more red just sitting around? I don't see any other red sitting around, but a little red bow. I'll do it I'll tie a bow, and let's see what you think. Okay, so I'm going to tie a bow anyways for this one. So I'll tie it here, but I'll show you what it would look like if he had a bow tie. But here's the problem. If you had a bow, okay, he would need to have a bow tie. Maybe I can do a bow tie with this, the extra part. Okay, so I'm going to do my bow. And then maybe with some of the extra cutoff part, I can do a bow tie, which is just a knot basically. Okay, there's my bow. Kind of fiddle with it. This one's going to get glued onto my snowman. It's going to go right there. So let me take my scissors. I don't do dovetails on these. I just do the angle. Okay, so there's that. So I wouldn't want to put that down there. That's too big, and then you'd have one at the top. But this is going to go here. Maybe I can tie this little piece of ribbon into a bow. Into a bow tie. So I'll tie it in a knot. Maybe that's what he needs. He just needs like a little something. I'm trying with my fingers here. Yep. So just a scrap of that, and maybe that's all that he just needs something, you know? Oh yeah. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to cut it straight across. It doesn't need to be at an angle or anything. It just needs to be straight across like that. And then we'll glue that on. I think that's going to be what I want. Okay, let me grab a glue stick here. My glue is almost out. Okay, here's my glue. Yeah, I think I really like that. Good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. See? I need you guys. I need my helpers all the time. Okay, so that's just going to go right there. Perfect. I think that's cute. So then let's do his bead too, so you can see how that's going to be. Okay, so these guys, we know what they're going to be. I won't make you watch me through all of that. I'm going to set that up there. I'm going to glue this one on so you can see how it looks in the end. I am such a mess, guys. Literally a mess. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that right where the little hole part is. Right there at the top of that hole part. I'm going to glue this right in there. So it goes right below the bead. Okay, does that make sense? It goes right below the bead. That's cute like that. Okay, so then that's how this hangs onto the tree, is right there. I prefer to tie my bows and glue them on. I think that it's easier than trying to thread it through. And there's a glue string right there. Glue string. Okay. Okay, so let's do his bow so you can see it all the way done. And then we'll put a bead on there too. Maybe we'll use a green bead on there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you thread your jute through, grab the tails, and then you're going to put a green bead on. We're going to do a green bead, and then we're going to do a black bow. Okay, so thread that through, tie your knot. So there's just a knot right after that. Okay, there's your knot, and then tie your other knot about 2 inches up. Uh-oh. Weston's calling. Oh, sorry, Weston. We'll have to leave a message. Okay. And then I am going to tie my little bow right here. I'll have to call him back in a moment. He's from work in Albuquerque. Okay, so there's my little bow. And then I'll glue it on. So I'll adjust it. I'll always give you guys enough so that it's easy for you to tie them. And you're going, yeah, it's not easy. Just tie it like you're tying your shoes. Okay? That's all you gotta do. And then just kind of fuss with it till it's just right. Okay, and then this one will get glued on here. Yeah, I think that's a perfect combination, guys. Yay. And then I'll do the other 3 off camera. You don't have to sit and watch me do all of the bows. I'll take pictures. These are so cute. I love them. Which one's your favorite? I'm kind of liking Rudolph now. I kind of think that Rudolph is going to be my favorite. These are so stinking cute, guys. How fun is that? Okay, so the gift card just goes right in the back here. So gift card just slides right in there. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to clean up my mess. I know, I think they're super duper cute. I'm going to stretch. Ah! You ever just get that where, oh my goodness, you just got to get a good stretch in, right? Okay, guys. Here we go. I think they're so cute. How fun are these? These are they're just fun to make. I love to create things like that make me happy. Yeah. Gotta do it. We just have to do it sometimes. And these will look super cute on a tree. I can't wait to take them to my craft shows. How fun is that going to be? That's going to be a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. Get a little bit closer for you. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, when I'm all done, I'll unplug it. I'm not done yet. I'll finish these in a moment. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. These are available if you need a kit. They'll be there for a while, though. Don't stress. Don't think, oh my gosh, I can't get them right now. Don't worry. They're going to be there. It's only September. So no stress. I just like to show you all of the things that you can make. I have to make stuff for my craft show, too. So that's one of my things, too, is that we're working on things that can go to the craft show. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.